Manchester United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Fucking get in there. Manchester United have won. And to be honest, against the top teams this season, our record has been pretty damn impressive, considering how horseshit we are, how fucking bollocks we've been all season. We've got the job done again against a big team, and Tottenham Hotspur have got a better starting lineup than Manchester United. They've got a better squad than Manchester United. No Manchester United fan, unless you're deluded, can argue with that case, because it's the truth. Manchester United should, I don't think, have got nowhere near the side these have got. A lot of them Spurs players will get in the Manchester United side, but we've got the job done tonight. 2 Marcus Rashford goals. I think a mistake from the keeper from the first one, near post. You've got to say that they have equalised because we haven't killed the game off, haven't put this game to bed, and Manchester United have got to be putting games to bed. I mean, so many times this season we haven't put games to bed. The other team has come back. We've seen that against, obviously, Aston Villa. They brought it back to 2-2 in that game. We've thrown away games against Sheffield United and other games where we've drawn and that, and we haven't been able to capitalise and get the victory. We've not been able to turn, when a game's gone 1-1 or something, we haven't very often, we haven't been able to get that second goal to win the game, or the third goal to win the game. And tonight we've actually got the job done, and we've done that again. We've done that against Chelsea in the League Cup as well, 2-1 in that, and we've done that tonight. Both games were Marcus Rashford goals, and he has become so vital for Manchester United this season. Lately he's been banging form, and it's good to see. I think that's 9 league goals now, so it's not a bad return from Rashford for the season, to be honest. And I never actually thought when Marcus Rashford come through the Manchester United Academy into the first team that we were ever going to see anything like this from Rashford. I thought that he would be the 10, 15 goal a season man that he has been the last couple of seasons, sort of in his pomp. I mean, he might not be the 30 goal a season man. We don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. But I think that's 12 goals this season already. So he's almost hit what he got in the whole of last season, which was his best tally for goals to games last season in Manchester United, in the Manchester United first team. His previous 2 seasons were 13 goals, but last season I think it was in slightly less games than the previous season, so it was a little bit better. But this season he's going to smash that 13 goal mark and hopefully hit the 20 goals in all competitions, which would be, I think, between 20 and 25 goals would be a good season for Marcus Rashford. I really do. 30 goals might be pushing it, but we will have to wait and see on the cup competitions. We've still got League Cup, Europa League and FA Cup, so who knows. But banging form is Marcus Rashford. His record against the top teams just speaks for itself. It really does. It is so good. It's up there with the likes of Didier Drogba and players of that ilk that have done it in big games. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo doing it in semi-finals of Champions League, that is ridiculous. But in terms of Premier League, he has been, I mean, a lot of these Premier League teams are the top teams, have been the top teams in Europe. I mean, he scored against Liverpool this season. He scored against Man City in the past. Chelsea a few times this season. He scored against Spurs last season and they were Champions League finalists. I mean, he's done it time and time again against these teams, and it's really good to see that he's doing that. Now, Mason Greenwood started tonight, could have had himself a goal, played around 70 odd minutes. I thought he would be the first man substituted, but it's nice to see that he started his first Premier League game of the season. I don't know if he's done enough, probably not. He probably needed to score a goal or 2 tonight to get himself in the team again for Sunday against City, because he probably will play against AZ Alkmaar from the start, I would imagine, in that Europa League game. So he probably will be on the bench at the weekend, but it's nice to see him get ahead of Pereira, because to be honest, he is much more of a goal threat than Pereira, and a lot of people have been slagging Pereira off. I mean, Jesse Lingard started instead of it in the team as well, ahead of him and Marshall didn't both play. Obviously Marshall's out injured for the foreseeable future, so that does give other players a chance. We've seen for the under 21s, Terry Chong scored tonight. I don't know how it ended. So with Martial out, there's other attacking options that Manchester United could play. He doesn't always choose to go with the attacking options. I thought he would go with the likes of Mata or Pereira or Lingard instead of obviously Mason Greenwood. Obviously Lingard being one of the starters because obviously Martial out, but it was good to see Greenwood getting in the starting lineup, and hopefully that does bode well for other youngsters. Obviously Chong, Gomez, and then the likes of them, that they can make a stake in claim to get a Premier League start between now and the end of the season. Who knows? We've got the Europa League coming up next week. That gives more youngsters the opportunity to get some first team minutes, because it doesn't really matter too much as long as we get a draw out of that, we will win the group. But it doesn't matter too much anyway, because you've got to beat whoever you've got to beat to win the fucking thing. But overall, pleased with the win tonight. Really am pleased. Tottenham were in good form. I know they've let a lot of goals in, but they were in good form. Rashford again with the brace, so happy for that. And I'll give Rashford man of the match because he got the brace. He's won us the game, so really pleased for that. Also, honourable mention that Scott McTominay's back because we need him back because the midfield is looking weak. Hopefully, we can get Paul Pogba back, and then the Manchester United team can start looking on the up. To be honest, because we've got to start sorting out the defence as well situation. Because we're letting far too many goals in for my liking. Haven't kept a clean sheet in a long while, which is a bit worrying for Manchester United. But overall, really pleased with the win. Obviously, it moves us above Spurs, which is funny because a lot of people want Pochettino as manager at Manchester United, but yet we're actually above Tottenham Hotspur, and most of that is because of Pochettino. You can't really blame Jose Mourinho. He's lost one game in charge of them against Manchester United, and Pochettino could well have lost this game as well because his away record was horrendous in the league for absolutely months. So for everyone talking about Pochettino coming in, well, Solskjaer's above that geezer that was in charge, and Solskjaer's getting hit from pillar to post, and given a lot of people thinking he should get the sack. Now, this will probably bide him time. I'm still not sure that he's the man for Manchester United to take Manchester United forward, but this squad is a lot worse than what Jose Mourinho had, and even after that game we drew 2-2 against Aston Villa, I still wasn't sure. I was on a knife edge whether we should keep him or sack him, and I just said in the preview that potentially if we lose these two games, which I thought was very, very likely, he could get the sack. But whether I feel he should or not, it's another matter. I'm just unconvinced because of the options out there, and will it really help Manchester United in the long run this season? I'm not too sure, because Manchester United are going to struggle to get in that top four this season. The only thing that's positive for Manchester United is we've still got League Cup and Europa League, which is chances to win trophies, and the Europa League would be massive to get Manchester United back in the big time in the Champions League. But would another manager like Pochettino come in and win it? He's never won a trophy in his career yet. I don't know, but it is still an opportunity for Manchester United. I mean, if we could get a fully fit squad, maybe Solskjaer could have a run in it. I mean, with a fully fit squad, I still believe Manchester United would be playing at a better level than they have. I mean, lately we haven't, apart from them two games against Sheffield United and Aston Villa, on the whole lately we have been a bit better in the league, Manchester United have, and that is obviously largely down to Marcus Rashford's goal input, but we still have improved. We haven't lost in the league for quite a few games now, so that is a positive moving forward. I mean, are we moving in the right direction? I just don't know at the moment. When we get the likes of Pogba, Marshall, the whole first team fit and firing, then I think we've got to see where we are and look at us come the end of the season. I think if we do get rid of this guy, then we do get rid of this guy at some point over the next few weeks, because this game probably does paper over the cracks. But to be honest, like I say, who are we going to replace him with? Will someone else come in and have an instant impact? I'm not too sure, because the midfield is still weak. We still need reinforcements. Probably Ollie does deserve that one more transfer window to get a couple of midfielders, maybe another defender in, just to see if then we're still fucking horseshit, then so be it. But I don't know. We will have to just wait and see. But let's just see how it goes. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.